you have already seen, we are now moving to some integration solutions. I'm going to present two of our products here. The first of them is the instant JChem, and the second would be the core module of our Plexus Suite product, and that's the Plexus Connect. So let me move on. Instant JChem can be quickly described as a desktop application for creating, managing, analyzing your chemical structures and related data. And it can also serve as a powerful and extensible platform. You can search your corporate database in that, and you can also do your own ad hoc databases. And yeah, last but not the least, it can also serve as an administration toolkit for the Plexus Suite itself. Here you can see a typical workflow example. Within Instant JChem, you can use our embedded form designer to do your chemical searches, narrow down your data, do your chemical filtering. And before you can do that, you have to import those structures, and you can also import your assay data, making it relational data after that. You can also use your Spotfire integration to do some data mining in Spotfire. And later, once you have it all done, you can display our forms using a Syn client in our brand new intuitive Plexus Suite product, where you can browse them, search the data, and finally do some reporting and export it to Excel or the JChem for Excel. Okay, so let me show you a quick video. This is Instant JChem and its grid view. We will go through the import, where we will import some additional activities to already existing ones in the table. Here you can see you can do some setup for the import. Yeah, there are various settings like the separators and so on. And once we will map the fields in the database to those source fields in the file, we will actually reach a state where we can continue with the import, and it will add some additional structures to our existing table. As you can see, it's 13 new entries. And yeah, you can see it on the top where is the record-to-record browser. Another thing what I would like to show is our grid view for relational data. It's called multi-entity, and it merges together relational data and show this in this convenient spreadsheet format with the conditional formatting. And you can also add your own calculations. Yeah, we are integrating the JChem toolkit, which is responsible for providing these calculations for you. And now we will add some activity calculations, and you can see that we can also do aggregations on these calculations. And in this dialog, you can also test whether your calculation, basically your equation works correctly. Once it's done, there is a new column on the left side, and it provides the calculation data. The next thing what we will do, I will show you the form designing. Yeah, it's quite a lengthy process, so let me do a little cheat. And as you can see, in the design mode, you can add various widgets to your form. And because I'm not really that quick to show you the form building here, we have fastened it up a little bit, so I hope you don't mind. It's not really that quick in practice. And once you have done it, you can use the browse mode to do record-to-record browsing. Yeah, here you can see it. And later you can do searches. All those actions can be not only performed within Instant JChem desktop tool, but also in the Plexus Connect module, which I will show later. Yeah, this is the embedded marine. We will draw a structure, and on the bottom left, there is a query builder dialog where you can use logical functions to do some more advanced queries. In this case, it would be a combined query for structures, mole weight, and we will be searching for those structures which have less than 1,000 activities in the child table. So that's an aggregation function, and you can see we have 129 results, and we can browse through them. As before, you can also notice the core highlighting in the structure area of the form. Another useful thing is the list management. Yeah, Oreo queries will become temporary lists, and you can save them. and all those lists can be shared to other users. We have a very advanced security settings, and those lists will be available again in the Plexus suite. Yeah, and this is the export to Excel. That was the last thing which I wanted to show in this video. And if it allows me to go on, I will show you our brand new future product, which is the mass spectra analyzer. And it's a tool based on instant JChem. We are integrating a third-party solution from Burghart. He's somewhere here. I don't see him, but tomorrow he's going to have a presentation. Thank you. And yeah, here you can see that we are embedding his widget. And you can confirm your matches and perform both similarity searches and spectrum query combined, which is quite a novel thing. You can analyze those peaks, and once you are done, maybe like that, you can confirm a match. Yeah, it will show on the video right after the confirm match action. It's on the bottom right. And if you invoke the action, it will actually change the data and save the match into the database. So let me go on. Yeah, another two of our new recent features. We have introduced new textual operators, which are available both in Instant JChem and Plexus. And there is a new add row dialog allowing you to load data from your existing compounds. The last thing I wanted to show, as many of you know, we have a Groovy scripting. This is an extension point for Instant JChem. You can use our well-defined APIs to write your own Groovy scripts, and to make this task more simple, we have introduced a synchronization tool which will ease the development. So that's it for the Instant JChem. Yeah, I would like to introduce someone else, but unfortunately I have to do the Plexus Connect part as well. So this is the Plexus Connect. So it's again me. And what is Plexus Connect? Yeah, Plexus Connect is then central module of the Plexus suite. And Plexus suite is our brand new JavaScript-based application. It should be an intuitive and collaborative environment where you should be able to do analysis, mining, searching, exporting your life science data. And since my team, thanks everyone, are developing the Plexus Connect module, so the following minutes will be donated to that. The Plexus Connect module is responsible for, again, connecting to the data, making the searches and reporting the data, and also serve as a platform for the other modules you have already seen the Plexus design. And actually most of the products which were already presented are either already integrated in Instant JChem or Plexus, or they are going to be integrated soon. Yeah, few of our screenshots. Those forms which are displayed on those screenshots are actually created from within Instant JChem, and they are in a pixel-perfect manner transferred to the web page, which is quite useful for companies which already do have Instant JChem-based solution. This really makes the migration quite easy. Yeah, here we can show the grid view again with the conditional formatting. It has pretty much the same capabilities as in Instant JChem. As you can see, you can sort your data and you can do searches. In this case, we will use Instant JChem, and we will import a structure by name. And this will be the basis of our search, but we will add again some additional restrictions. And that will be the mole weight and the ring count this time, and we will choose the between operators so that we will show something new this time. And again, once the search is executed, you will get your results, and they will be saved again as a list. You can name the list. You can again save it for later, which is what we will do in a few seconds, because we will open a form view, again designed from within Instant JChem, and we will load the results from the save list in a couple of seconds. So yeah, let me close the workspace and use the save list to populate the result set. And you can now browse the very same data using the newly opened form. Yeah, and again, last but not the least, we should do the export. As you can see, there are a couple of options. They have been recently added to the Plexus suite, and we will save it as an Excel sheet. And if you have your JChem for Excel product, you should be, again, able to edit your structures using that. A couple of recent new features. You have seen the new export options being added. We are now heavily focusing on performance improvements and scalability since our customers announced thousands of parallel users. So that's something which we would need to adhere. And we have introduced some minor things enabling you to do clipboard paste operations, visualization of binary content, external web pages, and also some basic things which are really needed, like similarity search and a couple of query operators. What is coming soon is a special toolkit for evaluating performance and determining hardware requirements for your users. So the aim is to be able to deploy a toolkit internally in a customer company, which will be able to simulate parallel users and typical workflows, company-specific again. And our toolkit should be able to find out whether your servers are suitable for such load, or if it's not, what should you buy? That's it.
Are you still working towards the integration of web services into IDC or Plexus, such that we can have on-the-fly calculations appearing on the forms?
We have no public web service API so far, but it's in our roadmap, and it probably become available at some point. Currently, those RESTful web services which are used by Plexus Connect are only an internal API.
So in Plexus Connect, you have a RESTful interface.
Yes.
So if we have RESTful services, they could be
yes,
generating.
That's the aim.
Okay, thank you.
I was wondering that prototype you showed, not you, but you, with the biomolecules. Is that something that's coming anytime soon?
Yeah, it's not yet a product, but at some point, definitely it's going to become a product. Yeah, I'm doing that with cooperation with Roland, and we will be grateful if you will give us some feedback in which direction we should move.